Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Veeam Backup and Replication version 12 tips and tricks. Today I wanted to show you how you can add a new repository to your Veeam. So I'm just gonna take a look at my disks because I think I have storage space that I can use. Yeah, I have one. Gonna do it online. Okay, so I'm just gonna show it on this. It's called slow backup because it's in the NTFS. It has been formatted with NTFS. It has 10 gigs. So now let's go to our infrastructure, backup repositories. This is my main backup repository. Now we're gonna add another backup repository, and it's gonna be the one that is directly attached. So we're gonna choose directly attached storage. You can choose network attached storage. If you have Synology NAS or QNAP, you can use this option as well. Duplicated storage application, object storage. I'm gonna choose this because this is locally. Of course, it's either Linux or Windows. I'm gonna choose this because this is basically another disk that is connected to my server. I'm gonna call it, let's say, slow backup. Let's populate. So this is my storage that I'm gonna be using. We can go to advanced options. On default we have align backup files data blocks, which is recommended. Use per machine backup files, which is recommended. Decompress backup files data blocks before storing. So source data mover compresses data according to the backup job compression setting to optimize LAN traffic. So it's up to you if you want to decompress. I wouldn't choose that option if you're a beginner, of course, in Veeam. Okay, now let's go further. So let's go with next, and now we receive a notification. The file system on this specified volume does not support fast cloning. So basically what it says is that this volume that I have here has been actually created with NTFS. So they suggest if we want to have like a faster and reliable source of backup, we should use REFS volume with 64 kilobyte cluster size. So I'm just gonna cancel this. I'm gonna go back to my disks, and I'm just gonna actually delete this volume and create a new simple volume, and I'm gonna change this to REFS, and I'm gonna pick 64K, and let's call it fast 2. Okay, so now we can actually add once again the repository. I'm gonna populate. Okay, now we have enable vPower NFS service. I'm gonna use that as well. So this is my default path for the cache. Now we're gonna apply the changes. Okay, finish, and there we go. So here we have another storage. So now if you want to actually set permissions, specific permissions, let's say you have a user, specific user that you want to actually have possibility to use this repository, you need to go to set permissions, because as you can see no permissions have been set. a repository is denied to everyone. So now I'm gonna allow the following groups or accounts for this repository, and it's gonna be only one account that will be allowed to use this. And I'm gonna of course encrypt the backups that are gonna be done here. Okay, so basically I think I have the same settings also on my main, as you can see, storage, and on the second storage. So basically this is how you can add storages to Veeam. And you can rescan, of course, which also resynchronizes both of your storages depending on how many do you have, and it's all set. And you can go. Of course, remember that those storages are only accessible to those users if you pick them. Of course, if you have allowed to everyone, everyone are going to be able to use those storages as well. Okay, so as always, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.